The Max Gaming coming back at you live from Mac Gaming Studios in California with another episode of All the Mods.
All the mods.
Today, I punched Lil Mac in the face. Oh, don't shoot me, I swear. Oh, man. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you for tuning in to another episode.
Yes.
And today, we are going to do a little AE2 stuff and so 4 times ore processing.
Yes. So
AE2 stuff, 4 times ore processing.
Yeah, so
let's talk about... Oh, there's my death point from the last episode. Here. Can I remove that?
nope, it's always gonna stay there.
So let's talk a little bit. Okay, so let me talk to the folks just a little bit, okay, Ken?
Alright.
So, in applied what can I say that word?
Because it's a hard word.
Applied energetics. You have to have the item. Say I was going to craft, I don't know, what do we want to craft that's kind of hard here?
IO port?
IO port, okay? To do this, you would have to have these items in your inventory or in the system to be able to make a pattern. Okay?
Right.
With AE2 stuff, they have this pattern encoder.
There you go.
Boy, what a day today. So, pattern encoder.
Yes.
Now, the difference is you don't have to have the stuff in your inventory. You can make a pattern anytime you want.
Anywhere,
which is super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
I
Why
do
is that
quite like
sitting
it.
there? I don't want that there anymore.
Oh,
Anyways, so that is super cool. That is so much more helpful because, especially when you're doing stuff like Mekanism, where you need item 1 for item 2, but you need 16 item 1s for one item 2, and then 16
so on
item
and so
2s
forth.
for one item 3. And you would always have to, I have to make this, throw it in the system, just to
Let
make
it
sure
do.
it's in there to make the pattern.
Mm-hmm.
This, you could just make 1, 2, 3 patterns, bam, stick them in there, and when you have your auto crafting set up, you're good to go, right?
Good.
That's one cool thing from AE2 stuff.
Right.
The other two AE2 stuffs we're already using. We're using the Advanced Inscriber,
Yeah.
which is that one, and we're using the Crystal Growth Chamber. Those are super awesome.
Yeah, I like
AE2 stuff, man, is off the hook. Now it gets even better.
So.
They have another thing called a network visualization tool.
Oh.
And if you put that in your hotbar and then you hold it in your hand, you can visually... Wow, see, look at that.
Wow, even does quantum link change.
That's the quantum link chamber. I want to go down there real fast. Just to see. You can visually see your network and how many channels are running off every wire.
Wow.
You go to this again? So it has 1, see? 1.
Yeah, 1.
That is super cool, dude.
I love that.
And they connected, those are going to the mob farm.
Right.
And then these channels, so this cable's carrying 6, this one's carrying 5, and up there you can see where it's connecting at. So this is super helpful. I love this tool.
Yeah, very, very useful.
They have 2 more things. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
All right, so last time we talked about wireless
Wireless
AE, right?
Yeah.
They have a wireless system also,
Oh, really?
and it's called this wireless connector. And you make it, let's see how you make it here. You make it like this. So it is a little expensive. It needs a wireless receiver,
Yeah.
which is a flux pearl like this. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's 1 block instead of a multi-block. And it does the same thing as a quantum link chamber does, except with the fact that this uses AE power.
Oh,
So
great.
the longer distances you go, the more power it's going to take. And that's why we chose to use the quantum link chamber going back to the mob farm, when in here, in our base, we could use this, and I believe we're generating enough power
Yeah, I think we should have enough power on hand.
to link it up. So the one thing we want to do is link this side to the network controller. So we'll go down here real fast, and I won't mess with that. We'll use this side for our wireless connectors from AE2 stuff.
All right.
All right, so I have some black dense cable we're going to use. So this one's going to be black,
Okay.
and then I connect the wireless connector, right?
Right.
And nothing's happening yet.
Yeah, it's not lit up. It's nothing.
Okay, so now if I go on the other side where we want this to go, and this is going to be for our mechanism,
Right.
I'm going to set this down here.
Okay.
Okay, so now what links them together is this other neat tool called the wireless setup kit. And this doesn't get any simpler, okay? So you take this, we connected it to the ME controller
Right.
with one wire, and it can transfer 32 channels through this one wire.
Dang.
And we're just going to right-click it. It says bound, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to go over to our other side of the wireless control connector, and we're going to right-click it. And now you can see, if you point to it, you can see it's visually connected there, right?
Yeah, I can see. I can even see that.
So this is connected to that controller,
Right.
which is wireless redstone, or wireless redstone, wireless AE, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to use that today to hook up our 4x ore processing.
Really?
All right,
Okay.
so we laid out these custom trays to hold our cables in, and it looks pretty neat, I think.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Okay, so what we have going on, we still have the smelter factory, and then the elite riching is 2x, and then the next two machines here
Are the 3x?
are the 3x, right, using the
Right.
oxygen. The fourth one, we need this hydrogen chloride.
Yes. So, how do we make the hydrogen chloride?
So if we go over here, and this is just a little messy setup that we have, and it'll be a lot better.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're taking the hydrogen that we were using we were throwing away from the oxygen, right?
Right.
We're taking the hydrogen and we're pumping it over here to the electrolytic separator,
Yeah, electrolytic separator.
and we're combining the.
Wait. No,
Wait.
that's the brine.
Oh, we're pumping it right here.
Yeah, right into this.
Okay, we're pumping the hydrogen right into this. Okay, so we're gonna into the infuser. So we're taking the brine that we made, a little bit of the brine, and we are gonna have to hook this up later
Yeah.
to make this all
More
wireless.
permanent.
We're taking that into the separator, the brine, and separating it into sodium and chlorine. We're dumping the sodium right now. We're not using that.
Yeah.
But we're taking the chlorine, and it's going into this infuser. So we have the chlorine from the brine,
Right.
and we have the hydrogen from the water and oxygen setup we have over there,
Right.
and it's making this hydrogen chloride. And what we have, it's going right into a quantum entangle porter.
Okay, and then where's that going? Is that going just directly to the machine?
Yes, so that quantum entangle porter sits right underneath this fifth machine,
All
right
right.
here. And we have it as HCl,
Uh-huh.
and it pipes right into the bottom of the machine.
Wow.
The same thing we have going on for the oxygen now.
Yeah.
I have another quantum entangle porter right there, and it has its own channel oxygen, and it's configured under gas. It's exporting it up, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so the only other thing we have is we have a universal, ultimate universal cable underneath for power,
Yep.
which runs in this middle tray here, and then we have two logistical transporter pipes, ultimate,
Yep.
right, going
vessels.
in to the left
And
through the
out.
machines, out from the right, and it goes right in, connects into this ME interface, and on this ME interface we have a pulling on the left, which is the intake,
Yep.
and the one going back to the system is pushing into the ME interface.
Yes.
Okay, so all we need is a wire now to connect these two together.
Yes.
And the same setup we have here is the same setup we have over here. You can see the wire trays go through the floor, and it looks cool. This whole unit's hanging from the ceiling. We made this rebar, which looks really great.
Yeah, it's
and
like
we
you
might
can
add
raise
some
lower.
drips of this yellow or green gunk stuff later. With all that said, let's hook it up, man.
Yes.
Okay, so this wireless connector, now you don't even have to have the network tool in it. You just have to point to it, and it's connecting right to it. So
Nice.
we used, what color over there? We used black, right?
Yeah.
So we use a black dense again. We don't dense is an overload.
Yeah. Dense is a tad bit of overload,
but
but
we're going to connect it
yeah.
on both sides.
All right.
And you can point to the wireless connector, and it says it has two channels hooked up, which
Wow.
isn't even cooler than I thought.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so what do we want to do in here?
Oh, let's
We want this to feed
iron, right?
iron ore all the time.
Yes, constantly.
Because I don't want ore, I want the ingot. So if I
Correct.
take iron ore, a stack of this, right,
Right.
and I go over to this ME interface, and I just go and I put this on this configuration part right here like that.
Right. Wow, look at that! It's shooting.
It's shooting iron into the system. it's like a gun, dude. Wow, wow, wow. And if you look at the machines now, they're all starting to go. And this thing is just going to town, ejecting. The purifying is going to town. The crushing is going to town. We're making 4 times ore processing. Oh, configuration again.
Configuring. We're totally professional.
All right. So the sides are all configured. That one's feeding into the enriching. The enriching is doing its thing and feeding to the smelting. And you can see it. Look at it, shooting iron ore out, left and right. And it's not being stored here in the interface. It's going back into this interface, into the wireless controller, into our system. And if you look at the iron ingots right now,
wow, that's going to town.
Iron, it should be going up.
Yes. Oh, unless it's full.
Did it stop?
Oh, no, it's... Oh, it ran out of power.
What, we ran out of power?
Yeah, we don't have power set up to it.
Oh!
Do you have the quantum entangler porter? Because we can just set that up right now.
Dang it! I knew it was too easy.
Yeah.
I thought we had everything thought of. Okay, so the last part of this, and that's why there's this big blank space on top, and that's our ultimate cable. So we're going to take this entangle porter, and I'm going to go in here and set the private and the max power set, and then we're going to configure the sides just to make sure. So
items, we
want all the stuff off. Fluids, we want all this stuff off. Gases, we don't need any of this. We want all this stuff off. Heat, we don't need any heat. We'll turn all those off. And power, we'll turn them all off. And what I want is the back. We want export to the back, output, and then put auto eject on. And now,
is that stuff getting power?
Yes, they have power now.
Perfect.
This one's not configured. What's going on?
They're all taking energy from the bottom. Did that actually connect or no? 1 second here. Bust up the floor.
I did it right, I think.
Yes. I have no idea why it's not working then.
Power. Output. Auto on the back, right? On the back, it connected there?
Yeah, it connected.
Oh, you configured to push it out?
Yeah, I'm configuring it.
Alright.
Oh, are you sure that it actually is pushing out the back?
I could be wrong. Okay, let's take a little break.
Here it is.
Look. What?
Here's where it's pushing out.
It was pushing out the wrong side?
Yeah, come over here. You can see the texture difference.
Oh.
Yeah, so let's try to push it out the back.
All right.
Just the one to the right.
Because the way I sat down?
Yeah, I think so.
You want me to do it again?
Yeah, let's try doing it again.
Let me get my tool out of my bag. Let's see here. Configurator. Nope, not the arrow. Not that.
Wrench.
Okay, I got the wrench. Okay, so let's go on the wrench mode. Show the piece. Hey, this could happen to them, you know? So I'm looking right at it right now, right?
Yes, you are. Looking
and
right at the wire.
I'm going to connect it right here.
Right.
Okay, so now click on this. Max power set. Right?
Right.
Come over here to power. It should be off the back.
The texture is still weird, and these still aren't receiving power. So let's just rotate it. Change your wrench into rotate mode.
Well, here, tell me if you get power off one of these.
Nope.
Front. Well, hold on. I'll just put them all on export.
Nope, no power. Give us a moment, guys.
We'll be right back. And we're back. So we had a little power issue. All right. So for beginners, just to let you know, when you are doing these AE2 stuff,
they use a lot of power.
They use a lot of power. So we had to go to our backup power and everything. Look at this is so cool, Mac. They're shooting in and out, left and right.
It's absolutely amazing. 1 goes in, 5 comes out. Or 4 comes out this time, actually. Now, is that going to do every single one of them? Every single ore that we have?
It's going to run every single ore of iron ore through that system. And we were going to do the same thing on this side for the next ore that we want to do.
Yeah, for every single module that we have.
All right, so let's just stop this for now.
Yeah, let's stop.
So I can stop that just by taking it out. But still, look at, oh my god, look at all the ore, dude.
It's still
4 times ore production, Ken. And the gases are doing fine?
Yeah,
Ooh, we're almost
out of oxygen.
Oxygen, because I thought you were dumping the excess.
Nope. We need speed upgrades in here. Wait. Is there...
You're dumping the excess.
Yeah.
There we
Alright,
go.
there we go.
Power's coming back up.
There we go. See, because that's using that.
Wow, the power it uses, man, in there.
It's insane.
Okay, well, we're going to have to fix that later.
Yeah, that's an issue for another day.
Alright, so the other things we want to do, okay,
Yeah.
was get those, instead of having these stupid tanks here,
right?
The
for all the brine and stuff.
The brine, I want to get rid of this.
Okay, so how are we going to do that?
So one thing we can do is use quantum entangle porters for these. So I got water. So just the go through this here. We have water.
All right.
Right. Oh, that block. Okay. Water from a water source right here, infinite water source.
Right.
And we made this little cute thing here. This is great.
Yeah, I love it.
All right. So we got water going in.
Right.
And then we're gonna have brine coming out down this side.
Right.
Into an entangle porter.
Okay.
Okay.
So I should bust out down here then.
But no. Hold on.
Okay,
I got it. But to heat these up, we were using those other kind of
the heat generators.
Heat generators. But now, since we have AE2
and unlimited blaze rods.
Unlimited blaze rods from the blaze farm, I want to do something different. So I want to hook up another channel over here real fast.
All right.
Okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to use more power up.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to set this. We're going to call this. So we used black here, right?
Right.
So let's call this one. We'll use this one as white. Okay, white right here.
All right.
So we're going to hit this one here. Bam.
Uh-huh.
And I think you can set these side by side. I hope you can.
I think you can. It makes sense if you could.
This one. Okay, it's not. So there's no color on it right now, okay?
Right.
Okay, so now we're going to click this one. We're bound to that.
Right.
We're going to go over here. Or this is the white side, right? Yeah. White, okay. And we're going to go over here on this side. Let me see here. Put this stuff back. And we're going to set down. This being odd on one side kind of bothers me. But
yeah, but it'll have to do for now.
It's just going to have to do. We're going to set that right there. And then we're going to bind it together. Bam.
Boom.
It's on. It's using AE.
Yep. Lots of AE, only 1,000 AE per tick, or 1,600.
Holy smokes!
Don't do this when you don't have a good power.
So we're gonna take this right here, and what we're gonna do is use ME export bus there and there into these these are just fuel wood heaters.
All right.
And they're connected with thermal dynamic conductor. Ultimate thermodynamic conductor. I don't know if that's the overkill. It probably is. And we're gonna connect it here. Oh, that's white.
Yes, that is correct.
Dance. Oh, shoot.
Oh, no.
We're going to have to put this back in the wall real fast. Hold on.
Yep, just move it.
All right, we're going to stick this right here, like this. Then we'll come off with one dance. Okay.
Yeah, just come off with one
dance. All right, I got you. So we'll stick this back in the wall here. We'll connect it back, bind it back. Oh, I have to bind it on the other side now, too?
Yep. It only works once.
Dang it. My mistake, peeps. That's right. We just had to move it around. And bind. There you go. Using a lot of AE power. We're going to drop the whole system server's load on one thing. And here we go. Come back down here, folks. All right, so we got that connected. We're going to use white dance here. And I'll change this later on to white Fluex smart cable. But for now, we're just going to connect it with regular Fluex cable.
All right.
And on this ME export bus, we're going to say export
blaze blocks.
Oh. And I don't need to tell it to craft at all.
Nope.
Because these are being crafted
over at the other place, right?
At the mob farm.
Yeah.
But if you were, there is a crafting card you can put in here, and you can say craft these up if you
really need to craft them up, and you had the crafters and the recipes.
All right, so that's one part. So these aren't. I mean, this is. the fuel. I mean, these are great.
Yeah.
The temperature is solid. They don't use any power, and we're creating heat, which
yes,
we need.
We are.
All right. The other part of this is now we want to wirelessly get this brine out of here, right?
Right.
The temperature's coming up. I got brine I want to get out, so I'm going to put 2 new quantum entangled porters right down here.
All right.
Okay. Is that a hole down there?
Yes, that is a hole.
Okay, there's one, and I'll save the other one right now.
Yeah.
So we're going to call this. We're going to set a new channel, private. We're going to call this brine.
All right.
BRINE.
N-E. Right.
And we're going to set this. Okay, so we're going to go into configuration, and it's going to be a fluid.
Yeah, everything else should be turned off.
Everything else should be turned off. Oh,
Heat, don't want that. All right.
energy off, gases off, fluid.
Fluid is import everywhere. So
Import everywhere. And okay, so now we just need to connect this with some
ultimate, ultimate
mechanical pipe. So we'll go up here to the block and run this down.
Run it into the housing that we have.
And
boom. Now we need to set this to pull from here.
Go ahead, set it.
All right. Items.
You want to pull from the top.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that.
And nothing happens.
Well, it needs to heat up, you know.
It is brine in the tank.
Pumping it out.
Oh, it is. It did go.
Yeah, it is pumping out, but
wow.
there's not enough brine in there for it to fill up the pipe.
Okay, so we have that going.
Uh-huh.
So we could go over here to our setup now.
All right. Yes, we can.
Take these tanks off of here.
Oh, but I like the tanks. All right.
Take that off. Yeah, I'll set it right on top here, huh?
Okay, yeah.
This is just ugliness right now, but it doesn't matter. Set that there. Go ahead and go to private. Go to prime. Set. And then we're gonna go. All the sides are off. Everything is off, right?
Ooh. Energy. There we go. Now it's off.
So we want to go to fluids.
Right.
And
on the bottom, we want to eject. Then auto eject on.
Auto eject. And now that's filling up the brine. Look. It's working.
Wow.
All right.
That works actually really well.
All right, so that's one. We got the brine going over. Now that setup is going to be all remade. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
What other little tidbit we had was this.
Is this a brine tank filled with brine?
This is a brine tank. I filled it with brine, and we're making liquid lithium. And that will be used later on, folks. That's the key to one of our power sources we're going to need.
Yeah, one of the power sources.
So to put brine in here and get that out, okay, so I could just run a pipe over here, right?
Yes, you can. I mean, that would look a little bit weird. I'd rather have it...
in the ground?
Yeah, I think having it in the ground makes it look a tad bit nicer. What do you think?
I'm running out of quantum entangled porters for some reason.
Oh. Oh well.
I'm just going to set this one up here, okay?
Yes. Set it right
so we're going to put this here, and we're going to call this, what was that stuff? Liquid
lithium.
So
Liquid.
No, not liquid, lithium.
Oh, lithium.
IUM, okay, that's what I thought.
Oh, you put that as a public channel.
Oh, we'll delete that. Put private.
LITHIUM.
LITHUIUM.
Lithium, yes.
Okay, set that. Go on the side configuration. Everything should be gone here. I don't know why I have that one there. Okay. So this is a gas too, right? No,
yes,
this is liquid.
No, it's a fluid.
Fluid. We're on fluids.
Yes, now we want that to import from everywhere.
So we'll just put import everywhere like this.
Right.
And we'll run this fluid pipe down.
All right.
And you can set that for the top for me.
All right. I only have one fluid pipe, and that's right there.
No, can you set the pool?
Oh, yes, I can. Sorry
pull
about
from
that.
Boom. So now, when we go to use our liquid lithium, which will be probably in the next episode,
yep,
we'll be drawing that out, and I'm going to put a brine one here.
Yeah,
put another quantum entangled porter right there with brine.
Yeah, so that everything is all interconnected.
So this will be running down like this.
And it will look absolutely fantastic.
That doesn't go there. Take that off. That's heat.
Wow, these things heat up
Heat up
pretty
fast, dude. And look, it does not use a lot of this. I mean, it's still burning. Look.
It's still burning that one?
Yeah, fuel is 5.4. It takes a long time to burn that one.
Dang.
And they heat up fast.
Well, we should use that when we make these boilers right here then.
Yeah, the same thing we're going to use for the boilers.
All right. So,
is this actually picking up speed now?
I believe
125 megabuckets of brine. It's almost the temperature. Wow, look at the temperature, dude.
Wow.
All right.
What is that, in Kelvin? Not Kelvin, no. Celsius. Let's see it in Celsius. Okay, so it's 2016 Celsius.
Don't mess around, folks. All right, I think we'll call it there.
Yes,
that was a lot. So we have our wireless AE2 stuff going on. It's using a lot of power at the moment.
Yeah, a lot of power.
This is going to create... Is this all full now? Oh, yeah, the gases are all built back up. You might have to address the gases on the oxygen side. I'm not sure.
Well, maybe we could just have a room that's just lines of those things.
Lines of these machines?
Yeah, just like big old blocks of them.
Okay, well, we could do that.
Yeah.
All right, tune in next time. We have blocks and blocks of oxygen production. No. No. Tune in next time. Yeah, okay. So we'll actually have to work on that next time.
Yeah. So I guess we'll call it here then.
Yeah, so...
yeah. Check us out on Facebook. Like...
Revenge is mine. Yeah, check us out. Like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter. And then make sure to hit the subscribe and like buttons on our YouTube page. Thanks for joining us. And until next time, I'm the Mac Father.
I'm Lil Mac 96.
Goodbye.